Irashaimase. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hey. I'm a bit white today. Welcome. How is everyone today? How's everyone today? I guess we can start with an actual fist bump. Fist bump. Hello, everyone. Like here is better. Yeah. Hello. Hi. Hello. How is everyone today? Hi, today's a HANDCAM as you're seeing, and today I will be cooking. Actually, am I on the right side? No, I'm not. I had a little disaster before the stream. I prepared all of my stuff in advance. And despite recommendation of a certain miss, I bought my daikon in advance. Big mistake. I went in the fridge and my daikon was dead. There we go. Oh, that's better. Hi. Here we go. That's what I meant to show you. Yes, so I had to run. To the shop. I had to get a new daikon because the other one was dead because today we are cooking for the first time. We are cooking Tsukemono, and Breeze with the fun Japanese fact at the start. Thank you. Yes, we are cooking very, very simple Tsukemono today. All right, but it's my first time and it's gonna be fun. What is tsukemono? Tsukemono is basically Japanese pickles, and they are served in almost every Japanese meal as a side dish. And the baby died. The baby daikon. Okay, let's be clear. The one I have is big too, but the other one was like really, really big. So it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be very interesting. It's the first time I do that, and the thing is, this will need to sit. So we're not gonna see the result today. We're gonna probably see the result tomorrow or in about 12 hours. Is what was the recommendation. It was baby size. Yes. But even if we don't see the result today, I'm streaming tomorrow too. I will probably show you guys the result of what it is and talk about the taste. And I will also, on all the social media, probably show you the result of today's cooking. I'm a bit big. Let me just like scoot over just a touch. There we go. Maybe not too much, but yeah. All right, let me show you, right? Like, yes, let me, all right, let's do this right away. Let me show you, and then show you. Let me show you everything we're going to be using today to do our tsukemono. I know, show you, best joke in the world, right? All the Japanese kids, like, they love it. So, let me just introduce you the veggies we're gonna be cooking with today. The first one is baby number 2. Look at this. This is so huge. This is gargantuous. And the other one I had was even bigger. This is, ladies and gentlemen, the daikon that we're gonna be cooking today. It is like as long as my arm, and yes, look at this thing. It's not even over the tip. There we go. Yes, big daikon. I love daikon. Daikon are delicious. They absorb all flavor ever. That's great. What else? We're gonna be cooking with a Chinese cabbage. We're a bit like zoomed in, but that's fine. We're gonna be cooking with a Chinese cabbage. Of course, pickles. would never be as good without cucumber. You know, there's nothing that screams like pickle like a cucumber. So of course we have some cucumber, and we have these are interesting. Right now in Japan, it's let me unwrap these. They're still like in the wrapper. Oh no. They're smelling kind of funky, but they are mushrooms, so it should be fine. I think it's just mushroom smell. I hope. If I'm sick, I'm gonna let you guys know. No, it's fine. They smell like mushroom. They're just funky. So these are mushrooms that are very, very tasty in the sense that they taste a lot. Let me just like grab one. No, they just smell like mushroom. They just smell like mushroom. Funky mushroom. Yeah. Let me just like. Let me test. If it's fine. Let me out. It's fine. It tastes like mushroom. I don't know the name of these. Let me check on the packaging. Vitamin. No. This is talking about the vitamin. Let me see. Maitake. Yes, they're the maitake. Yes. Oh my God, Ms. Janken, you said it right after I read it on the package. Yes, they're maitake. Yes, you guys are right. So these are maitake mushroom, very Japanese. I wanted something that was like kind of very Japanese looking, and I find them delicious. And the last one, let me remove the plastic. They love to put plastic on everything here in Japan. Is one of the internet favorite, but the shape is not curse like we see sometimes. We have the color. The color is beautiful. You can see the shine of purple into it. We have an aubergine. Yes, very reflective. Yes, that's one fat eggplant, right? I thought it was interesting shape. It's like very thick. So these are the veggie we're gonna be using to do our cooking today. And we're gonna do three type of tsukemono. All very simple. You can probably even make them at home. Maitake also grow in the Appalachia in Cherokee. They're called wishy because you wishy to find the wishy. I did not know that. All right. So, and the other thing I didn't show you, we have some, like I said, soy sauce, salt, sugar, vinegar. We're not going to do any of the more complex, quote, one. I'm not going to do miso base, and I'm not going to do any sake base either. But they would have been very Japanese if I did, but I don't know. I never did that, so I wanted to be like as basic as possible. I really wanted to be as basic as possible. And and I have also, and I forgot, because I saw a recipe that was using it. Sorry if my tracking is often like going away. I have some leftover nori. Oh, reflection. That from when we did the bento, and I was like, why not? I don't know the freshness of it. I have 2 bags. I have one open and one not open, so we'll see. All right, have you guys ever made pickle periods? Like, it's my first time making pickle, like, ever. Any kind of pickle, first time. Have you guys ever do that? Like after that, I feel like I want to do something more complex, but I felt like Tsukemono was starting at a good. Man, the tracking is really not happy. I thought that starting with Tsukemono was a good start. All right. It's kind of far into sake. I mean, you can take cooking sake, but I don't know how hard it is to find cooking sake in non-Japanese country. Actually, the real honesty is that I wanted to do umeboshi, not umeboshi. I wanted to do umeshu. I wanted to do umeshu, but then after my research, it was like, oh, umeshu is very seasonal, and you're not gonna find the right ume unless you are in that season. And unfortunately, we're past that season. So yeah. It will come though. I still want to do umeshu in my life. If you don't know, umeshu is basically plum wine, if you translated it directly. So yeah. So the first recipe we're gonna start is the most basic. We're gonna start with the, I think the name for it, let me check. Is asazuke, light pickling. Light pickling, asazuke is what we're gonna start with. Was it your idea, Ms. Janken? You're so good. Thank you. So the first one, the asazuke we're gonna make, we're gonna go and we're gonna take for this one the cucumber and the cabbage and some nori. This is super simple. Super simple. We're gonna start cutting our veggies. Gonna start with the cucumber. And oh, by the way, I am not the best cook in the world. I just want everyone to know I'm not the best cook in the world, and my cutting technique is probably terrible. Okay, I just want everyone to know. So I don't want to do the round one. I prefer to do a little bit thick, like little chunk like this. I'm not a big fan of the circular cucumber. And I think this is also easier to cut like this. Oh, there's a lot of echo when this hit the... Maybe what I'll do, I'll try... It's because I gotta say, for a pickle, maybe it is better to be round. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine like this. They're a bit thick though. I need to make sure that they're not too thick. But it shouldn't really matter. It's all gonna marinate like for 12 hours, so it should be fine. Alright. Alright. So how's everyone today? Unfortunately, my my sore throat that I've been having. I mean, I've been having like sickness issue, if you didn't know, for a little while. Unfortunately, the sore throat kind of came back. It's kind of still there, but I'm hoping I visit the clinic, and I hope that like finally I can get rid of this. But yeah, what I'm really concerned is the state of my voice. Like in the end, you know, the my voice is used a lot as a streamer, so that would like be really terrible if I had like any like vocal cord issue. But yeah, let me see something. I'm really curious also on you guys' interest on me cooking. I feel like often a lot of people like raise a lot of enthusiasm for me cooking, But I never know if it's a hit or if it's gonna be a hit or a miss. I feel like for some people, like it's how can I say? It's like their favorite stream, but for some people they're really more into gaming. And this week we really haven't done a lot of gaming, so it's always like kind of hard like to gauge interest. I'm not saying that because of the number right now. No, but I'm always curious. I personally love cooking. I love cooking stream. Well, this one is very simple. It's more like cutting vegetable and then putting them in juice. But yeah, we just like hands. Yeah, baby's hand, huh? My big baby's hand. IT department hands, yes. Hands that never touch a truck or never touch any I don't know, like heavy duty stuff. Computer ends. How's the audio, by the way? I forgot to ask. Is it all good? I think maybe the BGM is a bit low, but it's probably fine. All right, so we're technically done cutting our... Oh, I should have brought a bowl. Nah, it's okay. I'm going to put it directly right now. So the way that I've seen, and it's kind of crazy, that the Tsukemono are done. I see a thumbs up, so it's probably fine. It's quite simple. It's with zig block. We're just going to put everything in a zig block. We're going to wait it out. And then... we're gonna add like all we need in it. All right, so I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna slide this in the bag. Oh, come on. All right, I have limited space here, so bear with me. Let's hope it doesn't go. Come on, slide. Doesn't want to slide in. Come on. Okay, I'll force you then. Slide in the bag. I'm gonna toss the remnant. Okay, there we go. All right. Nice. So, cucumber are done. Gonna put this away for now. Next, we're gonna do the haksai, which is a Chinese cabbage. We have a quarter, but I don't know if I'm gonna do all of that quarter. I'm not gonna lie, it's a big one, you know? It's a big one. I'm gonna pat it a little bit. I prepared like a wet towel beforehand because I unfortunately did not have time to wash the veggies. Don't be like me if you're actually cooking for real. Do wash promptly your veggies. All right. Yes, that's 1/4. So the whole thing is really, really big. Okay. We're gonna remove the heart because we're heartless like that. And we're also, whatever. Let's go for it. All right. Moving the big heart. Garbage. I'll put it here for now. Okay. And I'm just simply gonna cut it. Like, oh, is it a bit dirty? It is a bit dirty. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And this is pretty big. I'm gonna start chopping it, and then I'm just gonna chop it afterward. Another shot, I think. Hey, greedy, irashai. Yeah. So we're gonna firstly grossly cut this. because this is so big anyway. Man, I've already have so much and I've done like half of it. Do I do more? I have already so much. It's fine. We're gonna do it all. I'm gonna regret. We're gonna need a lot of salt, but it's fine. That's a lot of hakusai, guys. Okay. All right. Now, I mean, no, some of it is pretty big. Man, it's like I have hakusai for day. You know what? Maybe it's not that bad. I mean, some of it are pretty big, like this one. Maybe just like this is fine, actually. I think just like this is fine. But I think that the big piece, they're gonna take longer. So I'm gonna just like shove. Remind me of making kimchi. Yeah, right? I'm gonna just shove like the more lettuce, like leaf part in. And the big part, I'm just gonna cut them again because I want to make sure that they marinate properly. Okay. All right. Yeah, I really like the taste of hakusai. It's a very flavor intense cabbage. I think it tastes a lot more than just like regular cabbage. Okay. Like this. Oh, it's falling. We're gonna need a lot of salt, guys. Good thing I have a scale. Okay, that's a lot of big pieces. That's gonna take me forever. I'm gonna grossly cut them, I think. It's a bit stinky. I don't know. I kind of like this. To me, it smells like earthy a bit. Oh, we still have a remnant of the heart here that we're not interested in having. Cabbage smell. You guys think? I don't know. I kind of like the earthy smell. Okay, I'm just gonna grossly cut these. When I say grossly, it's literally just me randomly cutting on these. Don't look at me like I'm an expert, okay? Do not see me as an expert, okay? I am not an expert. I am very amateur in cooking in general. So don't try this at home. Look at a professional if you want professional advice. I'm really grossly just chopping this here. Okay. There's cabbage everywhere. As long as I don't cut my table, I should be fine. All right. Trying to find some big pieces. Just making sure. Okay. I personally like the hard parts. Maybe not in a salad, but like just like it's very very strong in taste. Okay. Man, we have a fuck ton of cabbage. Put all this in my bag. I'm gonna need so much salt. Okay. All right. I really did not prepare for that much, I think. I'm going to have tsukemono for ages. I'm going to need to eat that every day for the next week. Okay. All right, this is fine. We can deal with the little chunk that are remaining. I'm almost thinking the nori. Do I put this? I'm going to, yeah. It's already big, so let's do it anyway. All right. And then I'm going to check first the state of this nori. This one has been open for some time. I'm gonna have a taste. This is fine. This is fine. I'm gonna chop 2 sheets. Or 3? I have so much. Let's do 3. Okay. I hate when the tracking does that, but oh well. All right. So we're just gonna make fine line. Actually, I'm gonna cut it in half first. And we're just gonna make fine line of nori. Did that do anything? Yes, I just need to tear it apart. All right. Okay. I'm gonna cut it again. Like that. All right. And then I'm just gonna make some line. Wait, it's not cutting as... I should just take a scissor. I should have brought scissors. Or you know what? What is fine with nori is you can... yeah, scissors was the trick here. It's okay, we're learning. Cut your nori with scissors, everyone. But I don't want to go get it, so... Okay. All right. The nori anyway will probably just like dissolve in this. I don't expect it to. It's really for flavor. All right, come on. Also, please note that my knife is not the best knife in the world. It's a Yakuen store knife. So, yeah. I should invest in more cooking stuff, but I feel like I don't cook enough to actually investing. And then we're just gonna cut this. Okay. All right, so we got our pieces of nori that we're just gonna throw in the bag. And then we're gonna wait. And we're gonna put the salt. It is much heavier than I thought at first. Okay. This is a big bag. Holy moly. Okay. Let's close it. Let's mix it. Well, the first mix, I guess. There's a lot of stuff in there. Come on. Oh, there's so much cabbage. It's kind of crazy. Okay. The nori is kind of sticking and not. Yeah, we're gonna have like so much pickle we can like give some to the neighbor. I'm gonna ship some to Kuni. Hello. Hello, Kuni. Come on. I want the nori to go in, but not all of it is kind of doing what I want. Anyway, I'm gonna need to do that again whenever I put the salt. So I'm gonna calm down here and I'm gonna weight this baby. Try to remove the air. Ugh. Okay. All right. Here comes the scale. All right. It is at 0. I'm going to put this on it. Seems to be settling in at... Why is it keeps on going down? It is... I don't know why it keeps on going down. It's kind of interesting. Sorry, you can't see it. Oh, okay. We're gonna stop it at 870. At 870 grams. So we're gonna do some math. We need to put 2% of the gram that we have in salt. Just salt. So times 0.02. So we're gonna need about wait, is that correct? So it would be like 17 grams. Is that too much? Am I doing math correctly? Oh no, I'm himbo. I can't do math, guys. Help. So yeah, 2% of 870, it tells me that it's 17 grams. Right? I'm doing math correctly? Please, someone verify if I'm not a himbo. 2% of 870 is about 7.4 when it's 2% off. The silence of you may be also being Matt Hembo. Because that guy says he has 250 gram in his recipe. The guy that I have, his math is so wrong. He says that he has 250 gram of 250 gram of veggie, and he's gonna put 2 gram of salt. But he says it should be 2% of vegetable in weight. But the math is correct, right? So it's the guy, the recipe I have is like, oh, I have 250 gram, and I'm gonna put 2 gram of salt. And I'm like, the math is mathing. It's just the guide that I have like for the recipe is dumb. Okay. We're gonna go by 2%. We have a lot, so I'm not surprised that we have to put that much. I know, right? This is what I'm thinking too, Breeze. I don't know. But it's okay. We're gonna go with 2%. Shit, the measurement we've used the tablespoon so many times that usually it's written how much. Oh, but that's not in gram. Shit. I don't have a gram measurement outside of teaspoon. Okay. How much gram is a teaspoon? Tablespoon. Tablespoon. To grams. It says 15 gram. Use the scale. Oh, you're right. But it says the internet also agree with you, Breeze. So this is by itself. It's really that heavy. 8 gram for this little plastic thing. Oh. Yeah, no. Oh, you mean now? Ah, yes, okay. Yeah. All right. This salt, by the way, is really good. It's shit. It's gonna be a messy adventure, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to make sure I measure this. I want to make sure I measure this. I'm gonna try to deposit. So this says 16 gram. So, and we said about 17, right? So I'm gonna add this. And we did press the 0 button. That's a lot of salt, but I have a lot of veggies. Whoa. I'm gonna make a first portion on this. And then I'm gonna close. This is why Japanese people get ulcer. Need to make sure this is really well closed. This is a first shake. And then I'm gonna add the rest of the My fear is that the bag won't have enough space to breathe because it's really packed in there. A lot of shaking. It's weird ASMR with Uncle Janken. Okay, and then we're gonna add the rest. And I'm gonna eyeball a little bit more because it was 17. Okay, should be fine. Okay. And this time, I'm gonna try to remove the air out of it when I close it. One technique that I like to use, and I don't know if I'm a weirdo to do that, is at the end of my ziploc, I leave a little hole. And what I do is I suck in the air with my mouth. Maybe it's not very hygienic. Don't do that if like you plan on giving this to guests. And I make sure That way, it is airtight. Okay, and then we mix this very well. Intimate pickles. Oh, you want to meet my intimate pickles? What? What? Just want to check again. Okay. Okay, I want to make sure it's all well integrated. It looks pretty, but there's still a lot of hair in there. Like you can see, you see this bubble? So I failed a little bit. I'm gonna try to do it again. Or at least try to just suck in. Ah, shit. I wish I had those machines to Oh my god. that was the saltiest breeding I ever It felt like I was But you can see now it's a lot better. Yeah, there's almost no air in it. Look at this. Ain't that pretty? I'm excited. With like the 3 types of green. Like the cucumber green, the hakusai green, and the nori green. So green. So pretty. Okay, and I think the trick is to shove everything as much as possible in the bottom, and then you turn. Let's put this away. Hey, Dark Boy, no, you're not too late. We're just finishing the first that we have. Okay, like this, and then we turn. Ah, there's still hair. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's hope the juice stays in. And then reseal again. And yeah, here it is. Our first Tsukemono. I am so excited. I think that they say like up to 12 hours for fermentation. So, and if it's not too hot, you can just like keep it. That was more fun than I thought. I thought that would just be like, oh, it's going to be boring. I'm just going to be cutting veggies on stream. But this was a lot more fun than I thought. I really like doing this one. And I have a good feeling about this. If I did not mess my my ratio, it should be good. I hope. Okay, we're gonna put this aside. Oh my god, it's heavy. I'm gonna put this aside. And talking about baby, we're gonna go ahead and do our second one. The second one is daikon. And daikon only. I like my daikon. It doesn't need any other veggies. Just daikon. We're gonna give this baby a little wash though. Luckily, we find these here in Japan. They are reusable paper towel. And they are surprisingly a lot more durable than you would ever think. it's really surprising. Like we use them and reuse them, and they don't flake or anything. And we find these at like Yakuen store, $1 store. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, if you're not me, if you're not a streamer, wash your veggies properly before. But here we are. Okay. This is fine. We're gonna unfortunately give him a haircut. I like my daikon bald. All right. Here goes the hair. The hair. A little bit of decoration for you, Chad. And the tip. Just the tip. All right. Did that not work? Does it not focus today? Maybe because of the zoom. Maybe because of the zoom. Okay, this is a big baby, right? So, but the recipe that I have recommend cutting like in moon shape, like I did my cucumber. But compared to my cucumber, I like my daikon as a ring, as a circle. So I'm gonna try to do very well proportioned, not too thin. I think this is fine. Not too thin, not too thick daikon slices. It might be a bit harder to marinate. This one's a bit thin, but there's something with having a full shit. I need to be careful. I am concerned. As much as I like it, I think I'm not good enough of a cook. I think I might have to do them in slices. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. I'm having concern that they are going to be too thick and they're not going to marinate properly because I'm not able to do like beautiful slices. So what we're going to do then, we're going to cut it in half. Oosh! Actually, we're going to cut it even more. You can buy already cut daikon, by the way. I'm just a funny guy who wanted like the whole baby on stream. But yeah. Usually, most people, they would just buy the pre-cut one, like for a meal. Unless, like me, they want a lot of daikon. Man, I suck at cutting. I really need to cook more, guys. Okay, this is fine. You barely see it. Let me go in the middle. This is fine. Like compared to a chef who just go chop, 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 chop. I can't do that. I have no cutting skills, unfortunately. If you're a cook, don't look at me, okay? If you're a cook, don't look at me. You're gonna be cringe. You're gonna be like, what is he doing? What is this technique? And it's like, there's no technique. They're just an old uncle who doesn't cook enough, okay? This is why I do this on stream to motivate myself. This smells very earthy. It smells so earthy. Have you ever guys had daikon? Daikon, when you just like, I'm gonna eat it like that, right? It's a Japanese radish. It tastes like radish. Nothing special. But this baby is so good at absorbing flavor that when you marinate it, when you pickle it, when you put it in soups, in broths and everything, it has this property of absorbing the flavor so well that all the kind of tanginess of the radish taste is disappear completely. Oops, this one is a bit too thin. It's fine. But yes, actually, eating like raw daikon like I did, I don't think I've ever seen a lot of places that just offer raw daikon. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because I just had it right now and I'm like, I don't remember tasting a daikon like that. Okay. Very nice. So that's not even half of the daikon. That's like... We're going to eat pickles for so long. All right. And then I'm going to try to go a bit faster. I need to be more confident, you know? The more I'm confident, the more though I don't cut straight. All right, that's already a lot of daikon. We're gonna need space, so I'm gonna go and I'm grab. Everything is done with Ziploc today. With how would you say that without saying Ziploc? Of plastic sealable bag. Okay. Here. I'm so used to just say Ziploc. And actually, I've researched for a bit about Tsukemono, right? Before doing them. And I was expecting like more jar, but most recipes that I've seen were all suggesting the plastic bag. So I was surprised. Okay, more daikon. We really like daikon. Miss Janken also really like daikon. So even if there's a lot, we're not gonna be mad. Okay. Man, we're gonna need to invite someone. Hey, do you like Tsukemono? Like, we have a lot of Tsukemono. Do you want to eat Tsukemono? Like, that's going to be the meal. There's not going to be a meal. It's just going to be Tsukemono. This one's pretty thick. Can I manage to do this without being dangerous to myself? No, I can't. I'm just going to cut it again. It's going to be a paria. Okay. And I don't know my cutting skill. Is it just like practice? Do I just never had like someone to show me how? It's probably the lack of practice, to be honest, you know? Come on. I hope that they turn out good. I'm not gonna lie. I like using the plastic container with the press for pickling. Yeah, that's what I've seen for like all like the regular. I don't want to say regular picking, for all like the longer term pickling. God damn it! But because Tsukemono is supposed to be like short term, short fermentation. Maybe people don't use the plastic container with the press. Because I've seen them. I've seen those. And whenever like I'm ready to do more like longer term pickling, because I want to. That's the goal, by the way. I want to. I've been so much like watching pickling, and I love pickled things, that like I want to try at some point to do like a lot more longer term pickling. And I don't know if it's just me, but I'm noticing more and more trend. I don't know if it's just the algorithm that's reaching me, but I feel there's something about pickling. There's more and more people doing it in the recent year? Question mark? Maybe it's just me though. Maybe it's just me. But I've seen, I think, another VTuber that I follow, Apollo. Is it Apollo? I think so. Bug VTuber, who's been doing also pickling. Okay. All right, we're gonna add these to the bag because we're again lacking a bit of space. I think it's because of simple cooking technique for a crumbling world economy. Maybe it makes sense actually. I thought about it. Maybe I didn't want to word it like that because, you know, it sounds depressing, but it is true. It is true. Maybe it's why. Maybe it's why. Making delicious things with like the fraction of the price of like making more complex delicious thing, because in the end this is super easy, right? Okay, and the last part of the daikon, come on. But yes, the way you said it, Breeze, it's probably, if it is a fact that I've seen it more in the recent years, it is probably definitely for those reasons. Like people like are thinking, and that's also another thing of like I just want to retire and like be on a farm and like growing my vegetable. Like I feel it's something that like, I don't know. I hear more and more people saying that they dream of this, of a more self-sufficient kind of like retirement. Maybe it's all part of it. I'm not sure. Okay. All right, last bout. Ah, come on, stop. There's a lot of reverb when I hit it on the table. All right. Okay, put this in the bag. Especially true what I've seen at Mom Stop. I have kids to feed and they need food now. Well, the good thing is that I don't have kids. Okay. Whoa. Oh, that. Wow. 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 Did you? Wow. This is art. I feel like I'm not touching it. Did you see? Did you catch that? Did you catch that flip of the daikon of my finger and it just like ended like this? Hey, Hilly. Hello, hello. We are on a second bag of pickling. We did the first one. Who's sitting here? This is the first bag. This is a lightly salted Tsukemono with Chinese cabbage, hakusai, cucumber, and nori. It looks already so delicious. I saw it catch the radish. Yeah. Yes, a lot of veggies. This is basically the stream. It's like cooking with veggies. I need to check my recipe for the next one. This one that we're doing. So this one is going to be a shoyu zuke. The first one was a asazuke. This is a shoyuzuke. So this is soy sauce. So it says 2 tablespoons, but this is for 250 gram. So we're going to need, again, to weight this on a scale. We're going to weight this on the scale right here. All right, go. It's kind of crazy. We had like 3 veggies. We had a lot. And this is almost as heavy, if not heavier. 827. So let's say... let's just say 827. So this guy, he had 2 tablespoons for 250. So we're going to do 3 tablespoons. No, we need to triple that. Triple plus half. So 7 teaspoons. Tablespoon. I have to stop mixing them. Right. 7 tablespoons of shoyu. That's going to be a lot of shoyu. We're going to start with 6, and then we'll see how it looks. Okay. Okay, you can go here. Tablespoon. Okay. That's 1. Oh, I cannot make a mess. If I make a mess, my PC is like not too close. Okay, not too far. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. And that's 6. Maybe 7. We'll see how much, like right now, there is in there. I think there's already a lot. But the recipe said 7, so technically, like the doubling says 7, and I haven't done like super full. Tablespoon, okay, and 7. Okay, but that's not all. We're gonna need. Oh, this smells like soy sauce in here. We're gonna need sugar. Shit. It's okay. I have my my wet towel. Sugar. We're gonna need tablespoon again. I only have 1. It's fine. And it says 1 per 250. So we're gonna put times 3, 3.5. Okay. So we're gonna Put this in the bag, real good. We're gonna do a first initial shake actually, without the sugar. And with the air. Okay. All right, all the shoyu, all the soy sauce. Ah, the color is already beautiful. Yeah, because daikon will absorb that shit. So good. All right. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Sweet. And I'm gonna wash my spoon, my tablespoon. Uh-huh. All right, I'm even gonna dry it up because I'm about to go put this in the sugar. All right. Like this. Okay. All right. Smells a bit like soy sauce, but should be fine. And I personally, I prefer brown sugar. Like, I'm doing a creative liberty here. I personally prefer brown sugar than white sugar. So that's the sugar I'm going to be using to add in there. So we said 3.5. All right. Open this up once again. So 1. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's a good idea to use brown sugar. I am convinced that brown sugar here is the superior sugar. 2. Not too full. 3. And F. 3.5. Okay, all right. Okay, and then I'm gonna give this a with the air shake, and then we're gonna remove the air afterward. All right, initial shake. Let's hope that it's, yes, does not spill. Making sure that sugar goes coating on everything, right? I don't want it on the bag. I want it on my delicious daikon. All right. Also, if it mixes in the soy sauce, it's all the better too. Okay, I'm gonna move our piece of art for a second here. Okay, cool. And now we're gonna remove the air. All right, gonna do an initial. Oh. It smells so strong. Oh, it's gonna be a bit pungent when it's gonna be marinated, when it's gonna be fermented. It's a soy sauce, but I think the most pungent one, I think, are the one made with miso. Okay, so that was a preemptive, and now we're gonna do the same technique we did on the previous one. We're gonna tap it all in the bottom like this, and then we want to remove the air, so the air all go in the upper part here. This is why they make like these little air removal like machine, especially for the... Oh boy, it bursted. Alert, alert, alert. I was not ready for the burst here. Let's open it. Okay, and then it's raining. It's raining soy sauce. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my trick, I think. It's gonna taste soy sauce so much I'm gonna die. Dead by soy sauce. Mmm. Oh, wait, with the sugar? That actually tasted so good. Okay, let's try again. Oh, it's making some fart sound. Let's go. We all know fart sounds are a must in streaming. Ah, come on. It's giving me more issue than the previous one. And then open here just a bit. And then close again. Okay. I think it's pretty okay. There's a bit of hair in it, but it shouldn't be too bad. And then we're just gonna roll and hope that it doesn't burst like it did earlier. It doesn't seem to be bursting. Okay. I'm gonna wash it a little bit. Okay, here we are. We have our shoyuzuke, soy sauce, Tsukemono with daikon only. If the poot noise were good enough for Chaucer, they're good enough for streaming. I don't know who Chaucer is. All right, that's a second one. But the first one, I'm going to tell you, this looks so... This is what I'm thinking when I'm thinking of Japanese Tsukemono. It looks so perfect. I'm so excited. All right, and then we have our third and last Tsukemono. And this one is wild. I don't remember a combination of those two. But we're going to make mushroom because in Japan in fall, well, I think a bit around the world too, but especially in Japan in fall, the mushroom is a very seasonal veggie. And aubergine that is so mirror that like you can't even see a little bit. I think, is it the camera? You can see a bit of my setup. Very thick aubergine. Okay. We're gonna... Oh, yeah, I need to wash them a little bit. Okay. Washing the aubergine with my towel. Okay. Very nice. We're gonna remove the top. Now, I'm gonna do, I think, also half moon for the aubergine. Okay. Like this. And let's remove the butt. Whoa, this is slippery. Okay. All right. The mushroom are a bit in the way, so we're going to move them for now. Okay. All right. And I'm going to first cut it in half. Whoosh. Ooh, it's getting a bit matured here. Thank God that we're cooking it today. I don't want a second... Aubergine is so interesting. Look at how random the seeds are in there. It's really a very interesting veggie. And then like people like making like clear aubergine video. You've probably seen those. People like on TikTok and on shorts making weird aubergine content. I keep calling it aubergine. I don't know if you guys understand. I know it's eggplant, but my French is too strong. And I call them aubergine. Is this fine? This is fine. Yeah, it's getting a bit... It was... Let's just say it was ready for cooking. Transparent potato chip. Yeah, there was a lot of transparent aubergine thing that I've seen. Some more sussy than others. In the UK, they call it aubergine too? Okay. So we're just like British. Or very French. Alright. The texture is also super interesting of an aubergine. It's like hard and soft at the same time. Alright. Come on. The knife does not want to sink in. Ah, there we go. All right. This one's a bit thick. We're gonna chop it like that. Okay. One part. How do you guys feel about my, like a bit like pumpkins? Yeah, exactly. What do you guys think of my combo? Mushroom and eggplant. I don't know. I felt creative. I felt like it's not two vegetable that I see together a lot. But I was like, why not? Unheard of, right? But why not? So I told myself. These are big. I kind of want... I think I'm going to cut them in half. Because I think they're big because this eggplant was so thick. Come on. Yeah, I'm going to cut them in half. Too thick. Might make a good ratatouille with some tomato. Pickled tomato are a thing too, I guess, right? Or maybe I live in the tropic. Ah, I see. Yeah, my goal was to make a very fall pickling. Okay, this is much better. This is more contained, I feel. Okay, and then gonna cut it already in the size that we want. This is fine. We're gonna cut it like that. Yeah. Also, it might be... no. Oops. Skin is very slippery. Need some spicy sauce with them though. Not as common, but pickled green tomatoes are amazing. What have I seen? I've seen something green too that was pickled that looked delicious. What was it? I can't recall, but when I was like looking into pickling, there was another green something. What was it? I don't remember. Was it tomato? What was it? I'm sure I've seen it. Oh, I hate it. Fried okra. I actually maybe would like fried okra if like all of the sticky goo would not be in it. I'm not a fan of the texture. Usually I don't care. But it's really gooey. Okra are really gooey, like a bit much for my taste. And usually I'm not picky, so imagine. Fried okra isn't sticky, then maybe I would like it. I tried bitter melon when I was in Hokkaido. That was fine. The Goya? It was okay. It was pretty... Of course, as the name says, it was pretty bitter. But it was okay. It's like not my favorite, but still okay. All right, let's put this in the Ziploc. It's not sticky when fried. It's good to know. Maybe I would try it then. Maybe I should try it. I haven't had the chance to have a lot of okra because of my first impression. That and grated yam, texture-wise, not a fan. Usually, I don't care. But yeah. These are going to absorb the flavor so well. Okay. All right, so we have our eggplant. I'm going to put it aside for now. And next, we need to do our mushroom. Come to the US South sometime on vacation. Okay. So luckily, these are not super dirty, which is one of the reasons I also like buying them like in those packages, because usually they're prepared. So I'm trying to still remove some dirt, but man, they are smelly. Holy shit. Yeah, so we're gonna remove the end, right? And I think we're just gonna keep them as such. Just want to give them a little sponge. Trying, you know, see if there's still some dirt left. Oh man, they're so pungent. It's gonna be such a pungent Tsukemono. Oh yeah, it's a bit sussy, huh? Hey, how do you like my mushroom, guys? Like I'm gonna start playing with this part, or it's gonna start being weird. We're gonna cut this, okay? We're not eating this. Some people, oh my god, some people love eating something like this, but that's not what we're. Oh boy, okay, all right, let's go. We're cooking, okay. All right, I'm going to try to one shot remove this and see if all the mushrooms are kind of all. There's some bit left. A little bit here. Demonetization? I know. What do you mean? I mean the mushroom. Some people love mushroom, love eating that part of the mushroom. What are you talking about? Are you weird? I'm not weird. I'm not weird. All right. So I want them to be not too much clump, but not completely also like just like singular. Okay. This is fine. Look fine. They look like flour, don't you agree? Here, I picked this flower for you. Oh, it's mushrooms. And then we're gonna remove this one. Like this. Okay. Good, good, good. This one's a bit big. I'm gonna separate it. Okay. It's all gonna be separated anyway once I start mixing it. All right, and this one. Okay. And again, this is gonna be so interesting. This is gonna be so, oh, look at this one. Perfect. It's so beautiful. Don't you agree? I personally think they're beautiful, these mushrooms. They're like little trees. Man, they smell. I can understand why some people don't like mushroom. I can totally understand why some people don't like mushroom. Okay, we're adding our mushroom to our eggplant. Like the texture of it and the taste of it. Okay, and we have some scrap. Unfortunately. Do I add the scrap? Ah, sure, why not? Gonna make some fermentation bits. Okay. This is what it looks like. Very brown. Very brown. Very dark. Kind of yellowish with the purple. Very fall. Okay. Very earthy, yes. So, for this one, we are making a amazuzuke, a sweet and sour pickling. I felt that like the sour and especially the sweet with the mushroom, it would kind of like remove a little bit of that punginess that it naturally has. So yeah, this one is made with vinegar, sugar, and salt. It doesn't tell me a percentage per weight. Again, I really like the pickling that give me a percentage per weight. So what we're gonna do, once again, we're gonna weight it. This one is much lighter. 476. Okay. So for this recipe, it has per 250 gram, 2 tablespoons vinegar, 2 tablespoons sugar, and half teaspoon salt. So a bit of salt. So we're gonna double basically what they had. Roughly. So we're going to go 4 tablespoons vinegar, And then 4 tablespoons sugar. We're going to start with the sugar this time. We're going to be smart. Starting with our dry first. Okay. So 4, we have 1. I don't know how I messed up the zoom today. I think it's because I changed something in the setup. And then it was like, oh, I can zoom. Not zoom, focus. 3. And 4. Okay. And then, put this away. The vinegar. Vinegar, I have Japanese vinegar. Here. Woo! Oh, I love vinegar though. As long as it's not in poutine. So 1-ish. Two. 3. And 4. All right. Okay, and then salt. For the salt, we're gonna need to... Oh, the vinegar is very, very strong right now. 1 tablespoon, so 1/2 teaspoon, so 1 complete teaspoon. So how much is that? This is, okay, this is 2 times what I have here in my hand. All right. Like this. Oh, shit. Okay, once. And twice. Okay. But yes, if I don't know, if you live in Japan, or if like you come to Japan, you come live in Japan, this salt I highly recommend. It's a bit more expensive, but it's a sea salt and it's really, really yummy. Really yummy. Highly recommend. Okay. True? Sure? I don't know if you can find it outside of Japan. So we're going to do a preemptive mix. So with the air and everything. All right. And then we're going to mix all the juice we have here. I'm very curious how this one is gonna turn out. Shaky, shaky. Yep, yep, yep. Very important. You want everything to be well mixed together. All the juice to be touching everything. Yes, we want that. You want the juice everywhere. I feel like the mushroom, these two together, the mushroom and the eggplant, are gonna absorb so much. I already feel that they already, like, the other one had a lot of juice, but I think they've already absorbed so much because these two veggies absorb a lot. I'm almost wondering if I should put more. Oh shit. There was a rogue mushroom here. I guess it's itadakimasu. They're really strong. Should I put more? There's no... They already absorb everything. Like... There's a tiny bit... juice... in the corner. What do you guys think? Do I have any... pickling expert in the chat? Because I did like the recipe ask. Up to you. I'm gonna give it a smell. I mean, vinegar is pretty strong. So I kind of don't want to over vinegar it. I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be fine. Okay, it's time to juice it. Maybe this will make the juice come out a bit. Oh yeah, it does already. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay. You guys don't see it yet, but you'll see soon. Okay, I'm gonna try to close it. Okay. Make sure it's sealed. Okay, and then I'm gonna use the technique I've been using. See, the juice is there. A little bit. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay. This one, I think I'm doing a great job at removing the air so far. I'm just gonna give it a little opening here. Careful, the juice not come out. What, does it make weird sounds? You guys... It's the bag, okay? Little tiny bit. And then... Okay. Oh, this one's gonna be good. Yeah, I don't want to pop the juice. Yeah. Look at this. I like the brown color. It's reminiscent of fall. I love it. I love it. Look at this. I'm really proud. Okay. There's a bit of hair in it, but it should be fine. There it is. Our third and final Tsukemono. Let me bring everything together. That was fun, and I'm so curious on how it's gonna turn out. Let me Let me bring out all the babies. Oh, this one's heavy. Okay, like this. And the other one like this. And then let's push this away. So we have our 3, and I'm gonna push myself a little bit. There we go. There we go with the scraps here. Hey! I'm really happy. I'm really happy. Yeah. So we have here the first one that we made. It was a asazuke, which is a salt pickling, lightly salt pickling. There is in it aksai, that is Chinese cabbage, cucumber, and nori pieces. Very beautiful. I think this one looks really pretty. This one is a daikon. Daikon, and only daikon because I love daikon. But it's a shoyuzuke. So it's basically just soy sauce and sugar. And this one is mushroom and eggplant. And it is a sweet and sour. What they say it was? It was. Let me check the name again. A amazuke that we made with vinegar and sugar. Now the next step is to let this fermentate, but these are all short-term fermentation. Yeah. So we're gonna wait about, I think it's a max of 12 hours, and we're gonna just keep them there, and then I'm gonna open them. And of course, I'm not gonna stream the opening because I'm not gonna wait 12 hours with you guys. But on the next stream tomorrow, I'm gonna talk about them. Tomorrow we're streaming Metaphor Rifantasio because I've been craving it all week. And I will be posting like on Discord, on Twitter, on Blue Sky. Yes, it's a reality now. We're using Blue Sky. A lot of people have been supporting me on that one. So definitely continue using it. And yeah. But I'm really, really happy of the result. Because I'm going to tell you guys, like, I had no idea how this would turn out. Like, I thought it would be too simple to be interesting, but I'm looking at the end result here and I'm loving this shit. I love this, and I hope they're gonna be yummy, because I might like do some more by myself after that. This was my first time making any of these, so it was learning about it. But yes, yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Like I said, super simple. Super simple. Yeah, can eat vegetable, right? That's your that's your stick. And I can't wait to share with you how they're gonna taste. But yes, but for today, we're gonna call it here because that's it. We're done. We did it. I want to try. Yeah, if you do try, please share how it was. But I think like with the ingredients, some stuff is a bit more difficult to get, but you could replace the daikon with like radish. If you don't have access to daikon, you could just like use like actual like radish. But like here, you know, you could use regular cabbage, and the nori, you don't need to have the nori. And this is eggplant and mushroom, which also you can probably find. Maybe not the same type of mushroom that I use, because mine are a bit like more Japanese coded. But yeah. That was fun. So I can't wait to share the result with you guys. And tomorrow we're going to stream for a long time. We're going to be playing a long RPG that is really good. Metaphor, like I said earlier. So don't miss it. And I will be talking about this because they should be ready in about like 12 hours of pickling. So many veggie. I know, right? All right. Thank you, everyone, for today. Thank you, for showing interest in my Tsukemono stream. And I really like cooking. We might cook again, like, sooner than later. So if you guys like this, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Like, ask me question, how it was. Or if you have question anything, let me know. All right. But for today, that's it. You know how it goes. Fist bump in that Tsukemono. Fist bump in that Tsukemono. And I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Until then, be great. Try to do new things. Try to do new things, okay? It's important. It's great for the morale. It's great for the discovery. Even if it's not always working out, I encourage you to try new things, to never stop learning. All right? Never stop learning. You're never too old. And have a great day. Have a great evening. Have a great night. No matter where you are, no matter how far. Have a great time zone. And I'll be seeing you tomorrow for my Metaphor Refantasio Part 3. It doesn't matter if you've never seen the game prior, because you're going to get spoiled if you come anyway. But I guarantee you it's going to be fun if you do come. And I will be giving you the result of these probably tonight or tomorrow. All right? So check it out on the social media, on Twitter, Blue Sky. I have a Discord in the description. So follow me if you want to see the result of these. All right. And now let me check quickly. If I want to do this or not. We have a friend to redirect into. Not today, but it's okay. All right. So with this Tsukemono, I say to you, Otsu Janken. See you, everyone. Bye-bye.